Hi, my name is Ellen. I'm an artist. Welcome back to my channel. Today is a get ready with me to go to work day. If you guys have been following my channel for a while, you know that I don't really have a job. I just have a series of like little adventures I go on and people pay me for those adventures. And I take you guys along with me for the journey. So today is not an art day. And it's not necessarily a makeup tutorial. It is a get ready with me to go to work because I don't have time to actually do a tutorial for y'all. And to be honest, I'm going to do the same makeup look that I've been doing for the past couple of days because it's quick, it's easy, and it's going to get me out the door in about 30 minutes or so. So I just wanted to do an intro video. If you like me and you like my work, you want to support my channel, then please like, comment, subscribe. At the time of recording this, I am at like 985 subscribers. I'm trying to get to 1,000. So if you like me, then please subscribe. I am super active. I'll be posting like 2 or 3 times a week sometimes. Turn your notification bell on because I'm super sporadic. Like I don't have like a schedule. I don't have on Mondays I do this and Wednesdays I do that, Fridays I do that. Like I don't have that type of schedule because my life doesn't, support that. I'm gonna be doing my makeup to go to work. Today I am a beauty advisor at Target. And I'm going to be influencing the girls in real life to try Dove skincare. Everybody knows Dove for like their body wash, their beauty bars, deodorant, and whatnot. But they've come out with a skincare line and they just released it in Target. I know people boycotting Target, y'all. Don't shop at Target if you don't want to. I am just doing my job, okay? Yeah. So if you want to try some new skincare, Dove got some new skincare. And last time I went to Target as a beauty advisor, I was there for Eucerin. And then the first time I was there for Olay. So I'm just the go-to beauty brand ambassador. And sometimes people will ask me like, oh, how do people feel when you wear your makeup like that to work? And it's like, as a brand ambassador, it works to my benefit to do my makeup for work, especially when the job title is literally beauty advisor. Like, what do you expect somebody called beauty advisor to look like? They feel so like they know a thing or two about beauty. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm gonna be influencing the girls in real life on Dove skincare. And I think that Dove logo has some blue in it, so I might incorporate some blue into my look today. So far, I haven't really had any problems with anybody being mad about me wearing makeup or the type of makeup that I do. People are just like, okay, did you show up to work? Did you talk to the people? How many sales did you make today? And that's pretty much all they care about. I started my day with a chai from a coffee shop near me. I almost said the name. Child, I don't want no stalkers. I don't want no stalkers. Like a coffee cake donut. I don't want to pick it up and show you guys because I already bit into it and it's like crumbly. But it's a coffee cake donut. It is so good. I love it. This combined with the chai, it's like, they go together, okay? They go together. It works. But yeah, so if you want to watch me do my makeup as I get ready for work, great. And I'll see you guys later. I think I'm just gonna do some small clips here and there and time lapse it, and then I'm going to vertically edit the video to make into some shorts and TikToks. But yay, this is where we're starting. So I started it off where I sprayed my face with this Peach and Lily Glass Skin Veil Mist, and this is how it looks. And then I put on some of this rice water bright face, it's like a face cream. And this is how it looks. And that is all I have on my face today. black shirt, some plain black leggings, so it may just look like I'm wearing like a full bodysuit because it kind of blends because they are like the same types of black. My blacks are matching today. That is a flex for the goth community because our blacks don't be matching, but my blacks match today. So yay, this is the final look. So this is what the makeup is looking like. Let me step back a little bit. Makeup. The lip is for my lips. I use this crayon pencil from the beauty supply store. It's on sale for $1. It's pretty long and it has like this little pencil sharpener at the end, which I think is very convenient. So that's what I use for my lip because this sucks for the eyes, but for the lips, it works. I'm using Glam Goth lipstick on the outer edges near the lip liner in shade Goth Majesty. And then in the middle, like the bright red part, I'm using a brand called Key Best. It is from TikTok Shop. And like this is how it looks. It's a Q, I, and the word best. But these two shades are kind of identical, but I can kind of tell a difference. It may not be reading on camera, but it's a nice dark ombre for me. But yeah, I'm on my way to go influence the girls about skincare by Dove at Target. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me do my makeup and get ready for work. This is a realistic what I wear to work video. Like I have a long sleeve shirt. This kind of has like a deep neck, but I'm not showing any cleavage. Like you can't see anything. And I have leggings, but they're all black, so yeah. These are kind of like the butt scrunch leggings, but they don't really butt scrunch on me, on my shape, if that makes like any sense. But yeah, you can't really see the butt scrunch on me, on my shape, because I guess I feel it out a little bit more, so it doesn't look super obvious. I can tell because I'm wearing it and I feel it, but like they just look like regular leggings if you are not particularly paying any attention. So I'm not out here serving office siren or whatever the girls are calling it, but I am serving looks because I am the beauty girl. Like, what did y'all expect? Down to the booty braids, down to the booty braids. Just a black girl in her braids, a black girl in her braids. I'm really loving these braids and how they came out. If you guys want to see how I braided my hair, I did make a video for you. I did not do lashes today, but I did make a lash tutorial for you. So if you want to learn how to do lashes, check out the lash tutorial. If you're trying to figure out how to put yarn in my hair, I made a video specifically titled like how I braid my hair with yarn. And that's literally the video. And it took me like a week to like go to the store, buy the yarn, wash it, dry it. And it took like 3 days for me to like actually sit down and braid this in my hair because I wasn't about to do it all in one sitting. But yeah, they're long. Hi, so one time I worked at an event at Target and they sent me a picture of the table being a mess like a whole month or so later. And the store told them, like, oh, next time you send your brand ambassador here, tell her to clean up after herself and don't leave the table looking like this. And I was like, that was over a month ago. I left it perfectly clean. If it's something messy, then it has to be like one of the employees. So I'm literally recording myself cleaning the table and putting everything back the way it's supposed to go because I'm not the only brand ambassador in the store. I'm not the only one that uses the tables. And in case something like that happens again, I just want to have proof that not only did I make sure everything was nice and neat, but like I have proof so no one can blame me for some BS that, they know that I didn't do because not only did I not do that, but like I wouldn't do that. Like I'm not gonna go to anybody's store and make a mess and make their jobs harder than it has to be. I'm making sure I'm getting all of my things so that I can go home and, not be missing anything because, like, I am not a Target employee. I'm only here for a couple of hours to do these events. And then I go home and I just do like my report. I send them my invoice and then I wait to get paid and I move on to the next event. So, yeah, like this is real time. I'm taking off my apron, I'm putting it back in the box. I put all the skincare back in the box that they sent to the store. No one told me that I can keep it or anything. So I'm just trying to make sure that, everything that came in the box, I left there. So, if anything comes up missing, if anything turns out messy or whatever the hell, it is not me, okay? It is somebody that works here. But look how big these things are. Like, this is the biggest skincare thing I've ever seen. Like, these are the sizes of like body wash, but this is like face stuff. So it's gonna last you a minute. And they were only like $16.99 or something like that. And some of these had the coupons that were like $4 off. So a few people I was telling them like, oh, you can get this huge thing for $12 if you get this one that has the $4 coupon off to like try and sell it. Because that's ultimately why I'm here is to sell things. But yeah, this freaking skincare serum is like bigger than my water bottle. And my water bottle is about 20 ounces. And it has my art on it. I got it from Redbubble. And then in the gaps, I also have my art with those stickers. This is like my watercolor art, like way before I started doing digital. So yeah, like this is me packing everything up in the back room of Target and just like making sure that I put everything back and that nobody can blame me if something is disarray. I'm sorry if you guys are hearing like background noises. I'm currently in a coffee shop editing this video and I just want to try and edit as many videos this week as possible because I know I'm going to be sick next week and that's gonna make my scheduling fall off. So I just want to, in advance, try and record as much as I can while I can instead of just not doing anything at all. And you can see the table behind me is a mess. That's from a different brand ambassador. I think he had like a food demo or something. I think I saw him doing like little slices of pizza or whatever. But yeah, like this is how the table looks. I'm gonna take all my stuff off and go home. And now I'm ready to go back to the bus stop and go home. And I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Today I let the intrusive thoughts win and I got into two strangers' business. So what happened was I was a beauty advisor at Target to like influence the girls in real life about Dove skincare because they got like some skincare stuff for your face, not just your body. And I keep seeing the same two girls every few minutes. So walk around circles. And I guess they were trying to be discreet, but they were doing that whisper yell thing. And I'm hearing everything they're saying. Every time they walk past me, each thing I hear them say is crazier than the last. And I saw them like for a fifth time, and I just yell across the aisle, like, girl, you and your friends need to jump your friend's man. Like, what the fuck is going on over there? And they just looked at me and they laughed, and then they came over and they told me the rest of the story. Like, 1 minute the girl walked past me and she's like, yeah, and she was eating in her apartment. And the guy came, it's not funny, but like, it sounds so cartoon villainy. Like, she was like, yeah, and the girl, she was in her apartment eating, you know, just minding her own business, whatever. And the guy comes up to her and he like flips the plate on her lap and calls her a fat baked potato or whatever the fuck, and told her she don't need to be eating all that damn food, no way. Another time they want to buy me, and the girl was like putting on clothes to go out, and the guy was like, you don't have no business wearing that because you're a torta, and tortas don't need to be out here dressing like that. Another time they walked past me, and the girl was like, yeah, and she just got home from work and she was wearing like a collared shirt, and he grabbed her by her collar and like yanked her down the street like a fucking dog. Another time they walked by, like, it just kept getting more and more unhinged. I couldn't take it, so I had to just yell across the aisle, like, girl, you and your friends need to go jump that man. Like, what the fuck, you're just walking around Target, you know, gossiping about it. You guys need to do something. Don't just like walk around Target gossiping about this shit. Like, that girl needs serious help. Like, this is a true crime story waiting to happen. And they just laugh and they come over and tell me the rest of the story. Apparently the guy's in the military and he was stationed in Japan, and he lied to the military and lied to her and told her, oh yeah, my mom fell, can I come over? And then she contacts the guy's sister, and the guy's sister is like, ain't nothing happened to her mom. I don't know what he's talking about. And I was like, well, if he lied to the military, then can't you go report it to the military? Like, isn't that a crime? Like, what the fuck? And then they're like, yeah, and it's like, it's her apartment. She put his name on the lease, and she has to go to the landlord and get his name off the lease. And we were trying to tell her that she needs to change her locks. And she already moved like 3 times. The guy keeps following her. She keeps blocking him on her phones and social media. She keeps changing her number and getting new phones. He keeps finding her because he's in the military. He has all these connections to like hunt and track her down. So like, not only is she afraid of that guy, but we're afraid of him too. Like, what are we supposed to do? So, you know, we're just talking about, you know, it's crazy. I hope that, you know, we made your day because you're probably bored while we were standing here or whatever. And like, oh, what you got going on? So I started talking about the skincare or whatever. And I'm just like, I'm talking about the skincare, but I'm also like, no, seriously, you and your friends need to go jump him because that girl's in danger. Like, normalize jumping people who abuse your friends. I'm so fucking serious. Like, don't just walk around Target gossiping about this shit. Like, haha, isn't that crazy? Look at this drama. Like, no, y'all need to intervene. That girl needs help. What the fuck? No, I couldn't do it. I don't know those girls. And like, I haven't taken Spanish since high school and college. And like, there's been times in my life where I've been surrounded by mostly Hispanic people. So I had no choice but to speak in Spanish because they don't speak English. So if I don't speak to them in Spanish, and I can't talk to them at all. So I'm like, girl, I'm picking up on the gossip and the cheese, mate. I hear you in English and in Spanish. Like, whatever language you need to say, you need to go jump that guy. I don't care if he's in the military. Like, what the fuck is going on? I'm truly disturbed. And that's just the parts that I heard when they're like walking back and forth with me. Like, they came by like 5 times and I just couldn't take it anymore. Like, after the 4th time, I'm like, man, if I see those 2 girls again, I'm gonna scream. And then it did. And it's like, I know, it was just one of those moments where like the intrusive thoughts won. But like, it's a real conversation that we just like, we need to